Well, hello to everybody on the Sandboy History Facebook page. Glad you're joining for this quick little announcement. But specifically, this is to the pastors of the churches of the Sandboy Baptist Association. Tomorrow, Sunday, March 6th, begins the week of prayer for North American missions, which we call the Armstrong Easter week of prayer. And it's kind of curious because Easter is not until April. But with that in mind, as your associational historian, I'm going to be sharing on this Facebook page a video. Now, the first one will be tomorrow, which I will be sharing in conjunction with my church family. But then throughout the month of March on Fridays, I will be sharing a new video specifically about Annie's 5 visits to our very state. And actually, when she visited in 1900 through 1905, it was actually Oklahoma Territory, kind of the eastern part, but you got to think of a diagonal. Oklahoma Territory, and then Indian Territory. And she made 5 trips before we were a state to what was called, as you read all the, as you read her diaries and you read the Home Mission Board mail outs, frontier country, frontier territory. And so tomorrow I will do a video, present a video about her first trip in 1900. And then it'll be Friday the 11th, Friday the 18th, and Friday the 25th. A video about her second visit, a video about her third visit, and then the final video will be about her 4th and 5th visit. And these will be designed to be 3 to 4 minutes. And that if you wanted to, you could share them with your church family and use the whole month of March with the Easter emphasis, Annie Armstrong Easter emphasis, to keep home missions, North American missions as we call it today, keep it before your people. I hope you'll be sharing the prayer guide. This year's emphasis is on being united, and we'll be sharing about the 6 missionary couples or individuals. And I will be focusing on my videos on Annie's visits once again to our state. And with that said, let me end on a quote that she, or something she wrote in her journal that is so relevant to this year's theme. There's this year's theme, United. But after her 5 trips, she soon retired in 1906 as the corresponding secretary to she soon retired as the corresponding secretary for WMU. And she wrote this about her, she wrote this about her trips. And she took a lot of trips, not just to Oklahoma and Indian Territory, But she wrote this about the many trips that she made. And this is specifically about her trips to Oklahoma and Indian territories. She wrote, "Among the sweetest recollections of life will be the memory of the many poor, obscure, unknown people to whom we have been permitted to minister, to brighten their dull, monotonous lives by bringing them in touch with worldwide missions. A shabbily dressed poor woman in a little frontier town thus expressed herself, quote, 'I no longer belong only to this little town, but I feel that I am a part of God's great universe,' end quote. You know, today we live in more exciting times, if I can use that term. Things aren't as dull and monotonous as it was on the frontier in 1900. But I believe our people need to catch that same vision that that woman did, that Annie quoted, that they can be a part of worldwide missions, God's great universe. Pastors, may the Lord bless you as you bring before your people what God is doing today in North America and how your people can be a part of that. So I pray that all the videos and resources that I'm going to put links to will be a great tool and resource and blessing for you this Easter season. Again, the Lord bless you, and we'll be in contact with you throughout the month through our videos. Bye-bye.